how excited were you when you first heard you were receiving this award?
I wasn't sure it was real, but I was super happy. I feel like I manifested this. I wanted it, but very, very honored, definitely humbled to be, recognized in my field. There's a lot of great giants, and so it's great to be kind of one of the new guys being recognized.
Now, you are double board certified, fellowship trained, is that correct?
That's true, yes.
And I heard that you are the only African American board certified facial surgeon in all of Beverly Hills. Is that accurate?
And until someone else comes along that I know, yes, I think that is actually true, especially in terms of specializing in the face. So there might be a couple of other body plastic surgeons, but I'm a facial plastic surgeon. I think I'm the only one.
Why do you think that is?
Well, Beverly Hills is the mecca for what we do. It's a very competitive field, so it's tough for anyone to kind of set up roots and take shop. But furthermore, there are even fewer African American doctors, and even a subset of that who are plastic surgeons and facial plastic surgeons. So, it's a smaller pipeline. So hopefully in the future there'll be a little bit more representation.
Well, you are a true pioneer.
Thank you.
Did you always want to do plastic surgery, or is that something that kind of developed later on in your life?
It definitely was the culmination. This is what I was made for. My dad's a scientist, my mom's an artist, and I've been a portrait artist my entire life. So when I went through medical school, after being inspired to go into medicine from my brother who passed away, I found myself looking at the surgical subspecialties and kind of looking at the idea of helping people, but also being an artist. No better way of doing that than being a facial plastic surgeon. So
yes, I heard you are not only an artist and a surgeon, but you also play the piano. These must be some of the most insured hands in all of LA.
I have a couple of insurance policies.
I was going to say, does your love for art and piano translate in any way into your surgery career?
Absolutely. So, it's all about using both sides of your brain, the creativity, but also the techniques. And every single time I go to the operating room to make someone look 20 years younger, I'm taking that nuanced approach, thinking about form, how light bends around objects, little micro movements, millimeters can change the way a person looks. And so I feel like that artistic eye basically increases my outcomes for my patients. So,
all in the subtle movements of everything. Yeah, I can see that. Now, you publicly just did a facial procedure on your own mother.
Yeah, she'll be here today.
Okay, I can't wait to meet her because I saw the results and they were absolutely incredible. And I saw someone report it as you took her from looking like your mother to your sister.
She looks better than my sister.
And before I even saw that headline, it's exactly what I thought. Now, my question for you is, what was it like operating on your own mother? Were you at ease because you're like, oh, this is mom and she's proud of all my work? Or were you like, this is mom and I can't mess this up?
Well, definitely, it's not something you want to mess up. If you want to go to Thanksgiving and people not, jump on you. But what I did is I entered it it was one of the smoothest surgeries I've ever done. So we started off doing an awake surgery on her a couple months earlier, her eyelids and her lip lift, just to make sure I had the wiggles out, make sure I wasn't going to freak out. It was smooth, but honestly, the surgery was inspired. I really felt like my hands were just gliding when I did my mom.
Welcome to the stage, scientist and brave acid attack survivor, Juanita Jimenez.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to celebrate Dr. Truesdale and his remarkable contributions to medicine. As an acid attack survivor, I know firsthand how deeply life can change in a single moment, physically, emotionally, and mentally. The journey of healing is not only about survival, but it is about reclaiming identity, confidence, and hope. Dr. Truesdale's work represents exactly that. Through his skill, compassion, and dedication, he has restored not only appearances and dignity and self-belief to so many patients. His impact reaches far beyond the operating room. It changes the way people see themselves and how they step back into the world. For me, as a scientist and future medical assistant, his example is especially meaningful. He reminds us that medicine is not only about treating the body, but honoring the human spirit. His career proves that true healing comes from blending technical brilliance with empathy. Let's take a look at his life-changing work.
Inspired by beauty, grounded in science, and shaped by experience, Dr. Carl Truesdale brings precision, artistry, and purpose to every patient. Double board certified and based in Beverly Hills, he is known for natural, transformative results. With a diverse practice that makes beautiful outcomes accessible to people of color, Dr. Truesdale's approach reflects a deep understanding of facial harmony across all backgrounds. His journey began at Morehouse College, followed by Ivy League medical training at the University of Pennsylvania School of Medicine and surgical residency at the University of Michigan's Department of Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery. Combining elite education with an eye for aesthetics, he opened Truesdale Facial Plastic Surgery in 2020. An accomplished portrait artist and pianist, Dr. Truesdale brings the same creative discipline to his scalpel that he does to the canvas and keys. He mentors rising medical professionals and shares patient journeys through his uplifting reality series, Beyond the Surface. Whether it's reconstructing lives through his foundation, launching Artisa Skincare, or earning headlines, his impact goes far beyond the operating room. Dr. Carl Truesdale's work is a masterclass in inclusion, innovation, and individualized care.
It is my absolute privilege to present this deserving award to Dr. Truesdale. Congratulations. Join me on stage.
Wow. Juanita, thank you for that introduction. Just so you all know, I know the presenter before me spoke about PTSD. Juanita is an acid survivor. Someone threw acid on her face, and she reached out to me on TikTok. And I said, listen, I will help you. And so no better person in the world that I can think to honor me. I'm honored by her and all of my patients. It is an incredible honor to accept the Daytime Beauty Award in Outstanding Achievement in Medicine. When I first heard I was getting this award, I joked with my team and I said, well, people will now believe I do more than just post on Instagram. But in all seriousness, today is something that I will never forget. My journey has been shaped by both passion and pain. I lost a brother when I was very young, and that basically propelled my career and made me want to pursue medicine. Being shaped by my mother, who's an artist, and my dad, who's a scientist, I chose to pursue both of those aspects. As a portrait artist, there is no better way of helping people than to be a facial plastic surgeon. As a black man in medicine, I take great pleasure and honor to stand as a representation because there are very few who look like me. And every day as I take lives under my scalpel and faces, with the patients and the people who trust me, I feel great honor and pleasure, not to just make people look years younger, but to also restore their faces. To my wife, Juliana, to my son, Neo, and my yet-to-be-born baby girl. You guys are everything to me. I love you so much. You're my inspiration. To all my patients, thank you so much for the trust that you've bestowed in me. And again, thank you so much for being here and honoring me with this amazing award. Thank you so much.
Dr. Truesdale, congratulations on your
Thank you.
outstanding achievement in medicine. How did it feel out there?
You know, it's overwhelming. It's always so nice to be recognized, but for Juanita to be here to give me the award, honestly, I can't think of anyone better. We work hard in medicine, and there's very few times where you get to be, you know, kind of recognized with a gathering of people, especially with such distinguished other people in the audience. So this is a memory I'll have for the rest of my life.
Now, I was asking him earlier, was he excited about his presenter, and he truly had no idea it was a
I didn't
surprise.
know.
So
I'm so glad.
how surprised were you when she walked out?
When I saw her enter, I was like, oh my God, she's here. So no, I mean, she's part of the family.
Yeah,
so happy.
As he is to mine. Like, he's definitely part of my family. We talk about him all the time. Like, we love Dr. Truesdale. He changed my life for the better.
I bet. And for somebody...
Karen, Truesdale's the best in the world.
No, yes, I know. I know. Trust me, I know. I live in West Hollywood. Now, for somebody who's going through, unfortunately, what you had to go through, what kind of advice would you give them if they're in the beginning of that stage? Maybe they're lost, scared, struggling.
I would just say to find the right person, you know, take it moment by moment. I've spoken to a bunch of doctors in New York, and New York doctors, like, they have a good background, but then when I met Dr. Truesdale, that was the first time I ever met genuinely confident and comfortable, and he definitely explained to me like the problems that may arise, or how he really took what I wanted, very important, and I just feel like you just have to wait to find the right person.
This is truly a friendship for life, I have a feeling.
Absolutely. Family for life, right?
I bet. Dr. Truesdale, where are you going to put your award?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in my office so that I can see it every day and look at it and be reminded of this amazing day. Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations again, and thank you so much for being here.